Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio, and with us is a man that I know you know very well. His name is Jeremy Camp. Got a new song out these days. He's getting ready to hit a tour, the theater tour, which, by the way, it's going to come by through his radio cities, Franklin, North Carolina. I love this place, the Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts. Such a beautiful place for a concert. And then at Charleston Music Hall, that's in March and in April. I got to get one thing out of the way really first. And it concerned me, Jeremy, when I heard this about you.
Uh-oh.
Really concerned me. And I thought, I'm just going to ask Jeremy and not let a rumor dictate what I think.
You should never do that.
No.
I'm hearing this. Yeah. Okay, Rob.
So what I understand is that you're known as poop head.
Oh my.
And I'm wondering if it's true and why.
Okay. That is the funniest thing. We just talked about that with friends of ours actually a week ago. It was my birthday a week ago tomorrow. And they were like, thank you. We played a game and it's called Poop Head.
That's a game?
Wow.
It is. It's a game. And there's no winners. There's only a loser.
I would think.
And I was the loser. So my wife decided to make me a crown that said Poop Head on it. And that's what
it's almost Burger King style crown on your head with poop head. So are you an emoji now? I mean,
that is one of my favorite things that just happened to me. Because for one, I don't really get embarrassed. So I posted it. So I mean, what do you expect? You know?
Hey,
but
free reign.
The fact that you brought that up, well done, Rob.
Thank you.
Your cheeks are a little flush right now. So yeah.
I just got back from Cabo on my 20th anniversary, so I'm probably a little more tan.
Oh, congratulations. I mean, you took a trip to Australia at one time, too, which looked amazing. You had your whole family.
Yeah, we went to, did a tour in Australia and New Zealand, and we hit like 6 cities in Australia. This was actually Perth. That last picture was in Perth, and those were quokkas, they're called. And
Quokkas?
It's only indigenous to an island in Perth, quokkas. How crazy is that?
Are they sweet?
I mean, they seem sweet, but you know, I heard that if you get them riled up, they can probably a little snippy.
Take care of you a little bit.
But they're cute, you know.
They're super cute.
What was Sydney like? I mean, you literally went to Sydney.
Oh my word. You guys, the whole trip I think was so special because we left early because I did a tour there. So we left early to go to Australia first, and we did sightseeing in Sydney, did all those things, the city, and of course the opera house that you just saw. And then we stayed longer when we did our tour in New Zealand. So we actually just spent so much time with my family. It was a month. We were gone for a month. And it was incredible because we have so many memories now from that. And my kids are getting older. So it's like one of those things where you go, you know, you want to create these memories as much as possible because, you know, my oldest daughter's 19 and my, you know, just turned 19 and my youngest daughter's 17 and my son's 12. So we're at this stage of season of life where like things are transitioning. So we're like, all right, let's make some memories. So
yeah,
it's like what, 21 hours ish, something.
Absolutely. So worth it.
I understand that there is just one ice cream place that you have dubbed the world's best ice cream. Where is that?
It's in Sydney, actually.
Okay.
And it is, or is it Melbourne? Oh, there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is this?
Is it Jenny's ice cream?
Oh, Jenny's.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But listen, we were in Sydney and we found this ice cream place. I forget what it's called now, but we were like, Jenny's is the best ice cream, but this place in Sydney is the best gelato I've ever had.
Oh,
because there's a difference.
Over Italy, which I hate saying that because I know all the Italians. I'm so sorry, like my heart is. But they did win the #1 gelato for Affogato award in the world. My. So you know
how nice is that? You said you just celebrated your 20th. Did you say?
Yeah.
20 years. How long have you been with Addie? Altogether.
22 and a half years.
22 and a half years.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful couple too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, look at you guys. This is like a presentation. I'm really impressed.
It's a walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
It is. I'm like,
Yeah, he's referring to some pictures that we're showing to him on the stream right at the moment. Did you guys get blood work done together or something? You got some straps around your arms.
So I think it was our like Valentine's Day or something last year. And we were like, I'd been traveling a ton and I was tired. I'm like, let's go get those things called nutrient IVs. You ever heard of those? The nutrient
Oh,
IVs?
yeah.
Oh.
So we went in together and had a nutrient IV date.
Mm-hmm. Well, what a date to have. Let's
Oh,
go
yeah.
back 20 years ago when you guys said, I do.
Yeah. It's so amazing to me because you say this, and I can say this, but I mean it with all my heart. I didn't even know who that was back 20 years ago. In a way where you realize how much closer and how much more she's my best friend and I love her more now than ever before because I know her. You know, I know her so well. She knows me so well. We've been through so much together. We have kids, all this kind of stuff. It has been a journey that I never would have thought would be in the place that we're at right now. We're just thriving as a family. She's getting her master's in biblical studies. She just wrote a Bible study with Lifeway and on the book of Psalms that just came out. She's thriving and she's speaking more. And it's been beautiful to watch her just kind of launch in that way as well. And so I'm all about like my kids want to do music. And I hope one day that I'm Adrian Camp's husband. Oh, so you're Adrian Camp's husband, right? And I hope that I'm Bella, Ari, and Egan's dad. That's all. That's all I want to be. I don't need to be like, oh, yeah, I used to sing, right? You're just a singer. I'm like, I don't care about that. I want my family to like thrive, and I want to build them up and send them out. So
I think you're just about there because I saw something recently.
That the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried, oh, oh, everywhere, everything. I wanna love you till we're filled with the worms to eat, till our fingers decompose.
Wow.
I'm like, huh, I'm okay.
Kleenex?
Literally makes me want to cry. I'm not kidding.
So beautiful.
Whew.
The harmony is
emotional.
incredible.
You made me get emotional. Geesh, my goodness, I don't know why I just got emotional. Yeah, I think that watching that and watching my kids just grow and thrive is like the greatest joy. Wow, and just to see like they're growing up and now they're like singing together. And you're right, their harmonies are ridiculous, and together it's just a beautiful thing. I love these pictures. Oh man, you're making me like emotional. What, you can't do this to me right now. We're doing
Those
an
are your
interview.
babies. Those are your
I
babies.
know.
Of course they make you emotional.
Oh, they grow up so
It's
fast.
crazy.
It's like
Yeah,
you
I think that's
just
what it
have
is.
them in your arms, you're changing the poopy diapers, and then all of a
Pre-med.
sudden they're flighting off to college. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
where'd it go?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at, of just going, okay, Lord, like they're in your hands. We've always been in his hands, but you're kind of at that point, you just got to really let go and just say, we've done the best that we can. We know we haven't been perfect. We know we've made mistakes, all those things. We've done the best that we can. And, it's funny, you guys, my kids, about a year ago, we were driving and they go, Mom and Dad, we kind of feel like we have a lot to live up, to you guys as parents, because you're such great parents. And I'm not kidding you. You're going to laugh. Me and my wife started laughing right away. And they're like, why are you laughing? I said, because one day you're going to realize like how many things that we didn't do right. And we're here to talk to you about it. We're here to like admit and walk through it with you. We're here to pay for your counselor,
Right?
That's so great.
So honestly, I mean, that conversation happened and we just, it's funny because we both looked and started laughing and in just a way like, listen, we have not been perfect parents, but we've done the best that we can. And our family's doing actually really well. And I'm so thankful.
But it speaks to what great parents you are because at their age, and you know how teenagers are, firsthand,
Oh,
that
yes.
they're telling you, wow, we've got a lot to live up to because of what you have invested in us.
Yeah.
That blows my mind because I think that as a father has been my prayer since I started raising kids. And just to hear things like that, even though, you know that you haven't been perfect and all that, but I think for me that the perception of that is so sweet. You know, they've seen our imperfections, they've seen our mistakes, and we've talked through those with them. Like, guys, I'm sorry for raising my voice. I'm sorry for saying this. I'm sorry for doing this. And I'm sorry you've seen these things. I apologize. And I think that's why we've been able to have this relationship, because we're not like, we're perfect. We're the parents. We know everything. You guys need to figure it out. It's like, hey, yes, we're the parents, and we're going to help you, guide you, but we're in this together as well. Like, we're still learning. I never parented a 1-year-old when I started parenting a 1-year-old or a newborn. I never parented a 10-year-old. I said, I've never parented a teenager. So it's like, we're learning as we go.
Yeah, we sure are. And forever in our hearts, you will always be Poop Head.
That is, oh my gosh, this is my favorite interview. I'm so, you've made me,
You've been a poop head and crying.
That's exactly, you made me laugh and you made me cry. So what else do you want in an interview?
Jeremy Camp, it's a joy. These days is the brand new song, plus the concert coming through in Franklin and in Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you for the time.
Oh my goodness. You guys, honestly, that made my day. So thank you so much. I've always appreciated y'all and look forward to more times like this.
He's so wrong.